How are you? Oh, not so bad.
Alright, let's do this thing. Minecraft. There's a direct title. I have spoilers about that. What you gonna say about the game?
Who, me?
No.
Yeah, what are you gonna say? Oh, I gotta make it sound exciting. Did you just throw bread at me?
So, this.
I didn't. Oh.
Alright, so yes, today we're back in the mine. Going to the dig site. Are you excited?
Yes. You know me. Shut up. There we go.
Oh, Price is live, everybody.
Yeah,
Make sure you check him out on the YouTube. Price is live.
as far as it's actually working. That was super thrilling last time.
Alright. Set the mic quiet. Slide up to the mic.
Your mic always sounds quiet on in your videos. Like, is your mic volume
I
not?
play it on the PlayStation. When I'm on the PC, it's fine. Nobody ever says anything on it.
Every time I watch your thing, I have my volume on really immediately adds again. Yeah, every time I watch yours when I'm going home and I'm driving and watching your videos because I do that. You like I have to have your volume up all the way, and I can't have like I have to have my windows up obviously, but like other than that, like I almost need to start playing you through my truck to start hearing you.
Alright, well, I will enunciate that further.
Oh, it's not enunciating; it's just the volume.
Well,
It might just be my phone. It might just be my phone in general, but I'm just saying it's just always super quiet. Did you upgrade this?
I added a little bit. Yeah.
I was gonna say it looks slightly different. Except for this part, we're just an open target. Dash, 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 dash. Fly.
But, welcome in.
Oh, good, you are following.
Good weekend. Canada, back to work tomorrow.
Is it just Canada that gets this one?
Business holiday, yeah.
I know I've had two of the guys at work. One called and one text asked if we had a holiday. Both the technicians. One called, "Hey, we don't. Is Monday a holiday?" Yes, it is. And I got a text this morning from the other one that was messaging the group. "Huh, we have a holiday?" Yes, today is off, guys. Don't worry. Shouldn't I be the one asking you guys this? You guys are more well put together than I am. We.
Okay, so, let me see here. I have a shulker
You have a shotgun?
with a monster. Oh, yeah. Monsters. Hopefully we got some monsters in here first.
What the hell? There's an egg here.
Uh, yeah, there's a second dragon egg that
Do I have to kill it?
spawned. No, it was when we killed the dragon the second time.
Cool. Do I have my food in here? I have this stuff in here. Nothing really exciting. Yeah, I got a little bit of food. Hey, that one chest I had that was full of food, did you take that back with you? I thought it was a shulker box I did.
Probably. I have full yard with a shulker box.
Probably.
But I gave you half a stack with me.
Oh, no. Oh, there's mine right there. 52 and 12. Yeah, that seems about right.
So we're good.
See, that, by the way, he had hundreds of my food, and he thinks 32 is equal.
Yes. It says pork chop salad. Okay.
Yeah, I just realized how hungry I am.
Okay. Good. We need to get to work so we can start collecting some loot.
What?
Like,
What the hell you... That's not money.
well, like not the top money loot, but like
So, yeah.
the iron.
How was that money?
The iron. See, it says money.
That's not money.
Okay, but it's gold.
There you go. Oh, shit. Why'd that hurt so much? Holy hell. I literally just hit the bottom, not even going that hard, and it knocked me down to one heart. How did that cause...
Did I throw a pickaxe at you?
Yeah, you did. How did that cause so much damage?
Okay. So that's a fortune pickaxe. Just be careful you don't hit the orphan one.
Okay. What does that do?
Um,
So I can't hit whores. Who can I hit then? Prostitutes? Hookers? That's what you said, right? Don't hit whores? Escorts?
How many do we get?
Oh, come on, that's funny. Shut up, you jackass. Alright.
So our big iron base is the project here. We have a view to the street. Big silly Minecraft project. Like help you.
Yeah, he's definitely making me, that's for sure. This ain't a willing thing.
Don't let him fool you, guy.
Oh yeah, totally. That's why I play the game every day when I'm not doing this. What? I heard that didn't make any sense. Yeah, I'm playing this game every day I get off work, you know me. There's just so many updates, I wonder if even my my world is even loadable. And yes, I did say loadable. I don't know, whatever one I last created with us.
Oh, Minecraft?
Yes.
What game are you?
This game, yes. Well, what other game would I be talking about?
I'm not sure. I don't understand what
Well, because we tried my world once before, remember? And then you didn't like it though because I didn't pay for something to get Enders or whatever the hell it was? Realm or something? Yeah, whatever. You're welcome to send me the money to pay you. I should have hit Canadian Tire today and buy a mixture of mouse and rat traps. What's that? Well, I just bought some, and the thing is, you hear them immediately all night. You hear them. I have yet to see what they look like, but they do not sound like tiny rat mice. So I'm not sure if they're like half the size of a mice and a rat together. So I just bought I just bought a pack of them and just like, oh, I'll just sled them around, and sure one of them will get set off. The only thing I was disappointed at when I went to when I bought the traps, they didn't have any bait. Like, last time I bought traps, they had bait. This time didn't have anything. I was like, oh, come on. So, of course, now I just gotta slap the old peanut butter in there. So, the classic, this Tomcat brand, it's more enticing. I know, I laughed at when I saw that name, too. I was laughing at the name. Nice. So, oh, I know, it's so annoying. I still remember one night, you good? I don't think, the only one I think is, wasn't there one over, I have 9, but okay. You want me to throw you some? Here. There's whatever I threw at you. I think I threw 4. Anyway, there was one night I remember, because I laughed so hard because I didn't think it was, oh look, are these zombies? Yeah, these are zombies. Okay, so they were drowners that I found. Anyway, I laughed so hard at this because it was just how quick and funny it sounded. So I remember again, I had like you know, the country, you get mice problem. It's just part of, it's just law. So I remember one time I was day. I set them up. I sat down, and it wasn't even like 3 minutes later. I'll hear snap, 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 snap. It's like they all went out at the exact same time, and it's like, God damn it! I wish I had like a camera somewhere to hear that, because like just sitting there, like not even 5 minutes. I just hear all 4 of them snap, 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 go off. I actually got them all. I'm like, what the hell? What's the odds of that? Like, I assume one would have stayed while the other one went to go scavenge, but not all of them. Because after I set the traps, now, they could have just been scared, but never heard a mouse since that, well, obviously, since now I got them, but after that, for like months, I didn't hear a single mouse. I was like, huh, like, must have got them all in that one go, but that was just ironic, though, or like convenient, though. That's just how, like, they all just happened to go at the same time. And it's like they're all like, "All right, guys, we'll execute this at once. If we both go at the same time, it can't get us all, right?" So I was just like, perfect. Now, of course, now I hear the little bastards. I'm surprised they haven't caved in the roof by how loud they sound. So I'm like, yeah, I better I'll set the traps tonight. I was just disappointed that there was no bait, because yeah, this one brand Tomcat, they had this one bait. it actually is probably what attracts them is it apparently according to the thing, it's more enticing than cheese and peanut butter. So I put it on, and it must have because that was the stuff that I put on that made them come out in less than 5 minutes, or they were just super hungry. And either way, I'm taking the victory. I use that stuff quite a bit, like after for like a while there, because like when I would get mice every couple of months or a couple of times a year, so I'd use it, and I did work every single time. And then they didn't have any bait, and I was so pissed. Like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, my only problem is, like, if they die,
Get them. That's why I didn't grab the pellets that they sold. Like, there technically was bait, like poison pellets. And I'm like the only reason I wouldn't mind, because the dogs don't come down here. That doesn't bother me. One of the cats does, and I know that damn well if she sees a mouse, she'd like half eat it because they seem to do that. I told Mom a while ago. I was like, stop feeding the animals. She's like, why? I'm like, because they're half-eaten mice all over the place. Make them eat the entire thing. Like the driveway looked like freaking they were storming the beaches of Juneau there. If none of you guys know history, that was the beach we took in Canada took in World War II. So someone's like, oh, you stormed the beach of Normandy. No, we took Juneau. Because they had because the entire thing was what was the thing that the States took? Hang on a second. Shh. Yeah, I love history though, so shut up. It's one class I aced. Normandy, Omaha. I think they only took two. I think Normandy and Omaha was anyway.
chat.
If you're there.
The channel chat.
Yes, I think you were talking about. Oh, what do you have?
New editions. Well, type what's up is your time.
Oh yeah, I probably should. Good call.
But yeah, redeem points. You're going to be working on quick call. Where? Duo 10.
Utah, Omaha, Gold, Juneau, and Sword. Huh, weird. I actually don't know the other two. I didn't know about Gold or Sword. That must have been the British. Huh. Oh, the beaches were given code names. That's why. Okay, the invasion force. Yep. 7,000 ships. Wow, we got screwed on that one. Was there a sixth? I don't think so. There was a sixth beach landing planned east of Sword, but was canceled. Oh, okay. Due to flooding by Germans. Got it. So there was supposed to be six, but they flooded it, so then it just became... Because they were going to take the east side. Got it. I don't need to look that one. I know that answer. One of the recommended things was, which one did Canada take? I don't need to look at that shit. I know that. We took one of the toughest beaches, and we took it way the fuck faster with way less men. Now, in the sport of things, the only reason we had less men has nothing to do with not enough, volunteers. Yeah, our boats got lost. What? Yes. Do you need them? Coolio. Yes. Like, Carmen Electric? That's what I should have said. Oh, what are your new things? You were saying.
So the channel point thing
Mm-hmm.
is you can use your channel points that you get from watching the channel.
Yes.
And once I have a new building set up, you can use your points to redeem them for armor pieces or tools. And I'll put them up in display in the world, and then you can like start to make your own thing. So you can redeem for armor, and then you can redeem to have it trimmed. And then, if you want to save up and flex, you can get dyed leatherite armor.
Oh, what? Dyed netherite arm. Wow.
No, leather.
Ah, whatever. Whatever.
So it's leather armor, and I put a piece a netherite trim.
Just wow.
It's like the biggest way to waste a piece of netherite. Yeah, it's an absolute waste, and I'm willing to do it for people that want to spend like that.
I'm get you guys to love me. Is anyone watching yet? Can I stop doing this?
You want me to waste netherite? I'll do it. I'll do it, but it's gonna cost like a lot of watch time. So I'm looking at my guy Colossus,
What?
which I'm pretty sure is like the main work on my channel. Love you.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
How do you know somebody's on there though?
Right now it says I have 3 people,
Huh, I'm one of them.
and you're one.
Oh, okay. I thought you had two. Like I thought you were using two of you.
No.
I think I have two, and I'm pretty sure one is you.
My stream manager, like on my main account that I'm streaming from, it
Mhm.
doesn't count.
Oh, interesting.
I thought it did. I thought it did.
It's funny. So when I was looking up of you know when I losing subscribers of when I gained them and all that, part of me is kind of like son of a bitch. I seem to get most of my subscribers through God of War. I was like, God damn it, do I have to re-download that and just start putting shorts out again? Because I already beat the game and it's all right. I mean, the yeah, well, it's not even streams that get me my attention. Streams are actually pretty much holding my thing back. That's the problem. There is a game that I'm going to get. First of all, there's a couple things I want me and you to do when we have a proper setup. Full on thing. What's that? I don't think I'll make it any better, but I will give that a shot. Anyway, there is one thing.
Ghost. Did you hear it, Ghost?
Here, what? Is Ghost? I don't think so. I don't remember that, at least. No, I was stuck with YouTube, because, I mean, you guys were going by the guidelines. I sure as shit ain't. Hasn't affected me yet. Kind of surprised, now there's one thing I'm really surprised at, because how much has changed and how much money he has. He did it once, I'm surprised he didn't do it again. Do you remember that big thing when it was, what was it? Twitter? Twitch? No, I don't think it was Twitch. I think it was Twitter or something like that, when Elon Musk bought it and then changed the thing so people stop being so sensitive. I'm really surprised he never did that with YouTube for how things are changing. Because I mean, like, YouTube was like one of the first streaming sites. I said one, not the one, but like, because I mean, well, YouTube was almost out as long as the internet's been kind of accessed. Because I remember watching YouTube as a kid in the early 2000s. And by watching it, I mean the really shitty, how nobody had a proper camera, so it was like the worst, because how bad it was.
Well, exactly. They could do subpar stuff and it was okay. Nowadays, Twitter, like, YouTube is expected to be like a friggin' production thing.
Yeah, I guess that is true. I mean, well, it's funny though, because even YouTube tells me, and I know you do it, and the only reason I don't do it is because I don't have the proper access or know how to do it. Even YouTube's like, hey, oh shit, am I not supposed to break those? What were those? Give me a second. Hey, you're not supposed to break tough. Am I supposed to ignore these?
If it has iron around it, you have to leave it, but there's no iron.
Okay. Um, even,
I'm kind of making a sensor up
okay, okay.
But anyway, sorry.
That's fine. So yeah, even YouTube, when I click on my studio, even it's like, hey, you want to get more attention? It doesn't actually say, but it's pretty much hinting at like, hey, you want to get more views? Catch their attention. Make thumbnails, track people. It's like I don't know how to do that shit. So
Well, you have to like go in the game and or during your video and take like.
yeah. Well, it's not even that though. It's
Honestly,
I don't even do those.
it was one of the longest parts of making videos for me was trying to figure out like this is something that customers
Attractive. Um, See, the thing is, the only reason I'm not really concerned about it is during shorts, thumbnails aren't really the greatest attraction. I mean, majority of the people that click on shorts, it's usually them just clicking through YouTube and just cycling through is all. I don't know, did you ever put a vent down here? So it's like, I'm not really too concerned, because if you actually notice, I haven't done a proper full-long video in a while. I mean, none of the games I really have, you know, you can really do one. Nothing's too exciting in the games that I play. I haven't really I haven't really played the police simulator in a while, but mostly just focused on trying to upgrade our grounded game to try to get more stuff so we can actually finish the damn thing.
That's right, chat. You know the game is not for free. There's no going on it.
Oh, it's almost like this one. The only difference is it doesn't bother me. What the hell? Oh, it's a zombie. There's a zombie going toward you in 4 gold. Watch out.
Everything we do on this is recorded.
Yeah, well, to be honest, well, we both know that playing that game, it's an insane amount of going back and forth for stuff, so it's kind of pointless to do a video. Hey, get out of here. Is that gold super heavy? Because he was not flying back. Yeah, as much as... Because I thought about... What? Oh, it's over there. Because I thought about doing a live when I was doing it. I'm like, man, how long it actually takes me going back and forth, there's nothing to it. Because I literally go there, go back, go there, go back, and then I have a tendency to, I play the game for a bit, I save, leave, watch YouTube, or definitely Netflix for like 20 minutes or so, then I go back, stop it, go back, stop it, go back. Plus, I watch a lot of Disney on my phone, and by watch I mean listen, while I'm playing the game. So like all you would hear is just my show going off. And besides the besides the copyright infringement I get on that, it's just too much grinding for solo in it, I find, without doing a proper video. Like if I were to video it, then obviously I'd edit all that out. Oh, creeper's coming behind you, watch out. Nope, he's coming after me. What the hell? Oh, that was weird. Well, I hit him, but apparently not, but alright. I mean, I kind of wanted to explode, but like, that was nothing. That was like a foot down. But yeah, no, so I've been adding more stuff to the base, getting stuff, trying to get better weapons, but weak weapons too. You have to take down the big enemies to get their supplies, to then be able to upgrade. I do want to get the level. I actually think I found a way to get your stuff back without, well, like when you play again. I'm not talking about you getting it back. I think I found a way where I can go and get it. I found out there's an because there's upgrades in the game now. I didn't know that before because I never found the goddamn thing to do it. Am I getting shot with arrows? Ow, what the fuck? Where are you? Oh, he's there. Watch out. Just frickin' T-posing trying to get out. Yeah, so there's actually upgrades in the game that you get. So you know those molar teeth that we were finding? Yes. So when you break them with a level 2 hammer, which I finally have now, so when you get them, those actually, it's not food or anything. Like I assumed it was like candy, so I assumed it was, yeah, stuff like that. Also, those mutations, I thought they were automatically unlocked. No, it turns out you actually have to click them to activate them, and you can only put 2 on at a time. So I was like, oh. So I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. Because I was like, wait, why does it say I can only have activations? I thought they were just, you know, you unlocked for doing something and it was a permanent thing. No, so you can do that. So I started doing that and have my mutations on there. So what you can do is when I was looking through the upgrades, or no, I think it was a mutation. I forget what it was. Anyway, I saw it, but I didn't buy it because I was like, no, I need these more. And one of them said, steal items from it said like steal items from something. I'm like, well, what does it mean steal items from something? Everything else you kill and take yourself. It's not stealing. It's the game. So the only thing you can steal, as far as I'm aware, the game tells you, because when you go to the backpack it says no stealing. I assume that when I get that, it means I can take your shit. So if I can take it, that means I can just go get your backpack. So.
A little bit faster, do it. You can either run a hole or you run
The hell did you call me? I'll just slop it around because I hear you in the back doing something. Oh. Huh. Not bit of luck. We do all this and then we just fuck it up. So I am getting a little bit farther in the game by figuring things out. It's just, holy hell. Much like the game, it's super time consuming, but it's also super addictive. Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna leave it there. Probably the animation. I'm not a big fan of this animation style. That's probably why. Plus, it just doesn't interest me. I mean, they don't talk, and there's like, for me, there's no really objective. Oh, so as I was saying, pretty much. Like, I'm not against it. It's just the style of it isn't my time. Like, it's not like, oh, you get craft a bunch of this stuff. But like, I'm not a big fan of the blocky animation. I think is what really goes against why I don't like it. So yeah, what I was saying before. At one point, what I want us to do, it's going to have to be a. Not necessarily, it doesn't have to be. It's just more fun. Side-by-side thing. Co-op, couch seat, surfer thing, what the hell you called it. I want us to get an actual find, but I'll have to get a PC for it. Or at least I can just hook up the laptop over there. A proper horror game for us to stream. Oh, I know. I watch a lot of these. Well, there's two YouTubers I just came across. Actually, I think one of them subscribed to me, and he's a big. You're getting shot at. He's a bigger YouTuber, and I'm pretty sure he actually subbed to me or wrote a comment. I tried to find him, but I couldn't. I think he subbed because he came to my. The only reason I know that is because I already was subscribed to him, and you know I do the thing, sub for a sub. So I mean, why else would I subscribe to him prematurely? And I didn't know about it. His name is, I'm not sure if it's Forrester or Foster, but it's 2 O's. So I think it's Forrester. And 2 O's. Fooster? F-O-O-S-T-E-R? I think it's supposed to be Forrester, whatever it is. Well, fuck it, I'll look it up. Whatever. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure, because I do remember it briefly, because I looked up once before and I watched his video right after. And I looked at it again, and I think he's got like a few million subs, and I'm like, shit, I actually had... Now, again, I don't remember if it was a sub or a comment he did. I don't remember which one it was, but I do remember his name. I'm like, shit, I actually had somebody that's a fucking big name that actually clicked on my thing. Like, that's fucking... I know a lot of people are like, so? It's like, that's fucking huge for us. Well, me at least. I do. I actually really like his videos. That's why I do watch him. Oh, yeah. Dude, he probably just does that out of pity. He's probably like, man, fuck, this guy's a loser. But anyway, so the thing I like about his videos is he does a lot of horror games and survivals, like the games that I that I would play. The only problem is all PC. There's another one too. Now this one I found randomly, but I found him. Partly Royal is his YouTube name, and he does the same thing. He plays these zombie apocalypse scenarios games, just survival in general. But all these games I play, I'm like, son of a bitch. I really wish I had a fucking proper PC. Because as much as I like the lab,
Dr. Plexus, how are you now?
much like a laptop, it can't do.
There's no Goldman.
Yeah, I picked it. Oh, okay. Gotta pick up some sulfurs.
Oh, we'll put this in our Goldman.
Oh,
We're doing good. We are excavating our iron vein.
the only reason I didn't want to. I was gonna say the only reason too. One part I didn't want to like name drop him because I didn't want him at some point somebody messaged be like, "Hey, this guy's saying in your video you liked him," and he's like, "Oh fuck no, I didn't." So it's like I swear to God though, like, cause like I try to go through the comments to try and find it because I swear to God he actually did jump in one of our videos. I think when we were playing Green Hell, because I got quite a few people with bigger-ish channels when we were playing Green Hell. There was another one too. When we were playing, actually maybe it was the Forest. It was the Forest or Green Hell. It was one of those two survival games. And
I have. Sorry, hold on one second.
yep,
Have you played GTA before tonight? I used to.
yes,
GTA 5.
I've played almost all of them, same as you. Liberty City, Vice City, San Andreas is my favorite 5. I feel like I'm missing one.
The original Grand Theft Auto was like 45.
Oh, the one, yeah. The one where, I think, actually, was it the original or was it called something else? There was a game that, I think it was called Gangster something. I think it was like back in the 90s. I think it was called Gangster something. I think it was supposed to be, I don't know if it was a knockoff of the original GTA or if it was GTA. But I do remember playing this, this one game from the 90s. I wasn't in the 90s when I played it. It was made in the 90s. It was called Gangster something. But yes, the original was Bird's Eye. I do remember that. And what were we saying? So yeah, was that just a question? If I just played GTA?
You had the GTA map unlocked. The only problem, I guess, Dr. Plexus, is we played GTA up console.
Yes.
Is it possible? Like,
What the hell was that? Oh crap! I got a bat. Wait, is that a bat or a phantom? Can you see this thing flying at us? That's a bat. Never mind. I don't think mods go to console. Does that bat burn if you?
You have a okay. So we're playing Bedrock right now. You have it for Java? I'm assuming if it's mod.
Is that what this is?
I have.
Sorry, I wanted to say something to make it sound funnier. Ridiculous. What are we talking about? Oh, I just realized I just realized I can look over your chat and read what you're reading too. How does that even work? Oh, okay. Just want to lose my account again. Huh? Why is that a no-no? What? Why? Whatever, it's not my game. Oh, yeah. Well, it's GTA, so... We're getting shot at? Oh, there's a skeleton up there. Well, yeah, I see those videos all the time. There's one of my YouTubers that I like to watch. Call me Kevin. He does modded Minecraft every now and then, and his always has guns in it. Shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Yeah, write me your name. Or here,
Yeah, I gotta say though, out of all the GTAs, my favorite one definitely was San Andreas. That wasn't a question, I'm just pointing that out. Never got a chance to fully play 4. I did play it though, but I never had it. I just played it when I went to a buddy's house.
With GTA, is it like GTA 5 that it's replicated? Right?
Hmm? Because you're talking while I'm doing this. Hey, there's a spawn down here. Did you know that? Because I was trying to be careful and not go too far down there and ruin whatever the hell we were doing. Yeah, pretty much. That's why you stayed down in that grass hole.
If you had Johnny Osmond, the PlayStation,
You gotta wonder though. So, you know how like just say a bigger name message us or adds us, well, not adds us.
what's yours, buddy? You want to type it down and I'll write it down? And then for maybe next week's stream, we'll have a look at that. Alright, I got that written down. I'll send you some invites either after stream or tomorrow morning. Let's check that.
There's a game.
Do you wanna direct me a little bit?
Sorry, where are?
Buddy?
This direction or where you're at now? Where you were or where you are?
Where I was.
Got it.
I'll leave a little bit of map over here so that...
There's a game that I wanted to play for so long. It's supposedly coming to console, but every time I read into it, it's like they can't make up their mind. So I'm not fully holding out for it. So I'll probably buy it on Steam, and then when I get a proper setup, I will definitely be playing that immediately. And I'm dragging your ass into it, by the way. You're gonna hate me though because how realistic it is, but you're gonna play it anyway. Ready or not? Oh, holy hell, is it ever? It's like a SWAT simulator. And what? It is. Yeah, from what I've seen, it's you pretty much more or less kind of have to act like you are actually part of a SWAT team. Like, you have to go insanely close because it's one of those things where one shot to a few, you're done. Oh shit, I'm out of bone meal. Hey, you got any bone meal?
if you go down to where the beacon is,
Okay.
yeah, right here.
Yep. Alright.
Kind of staircase goes down.
Oh. Oh. Anyway, oh,
If you have
that would probably make more sense.
if you have any moss, just put it in that
I do, because I randomly got some before I dropped. Oh, there it is. I was wondering where the composter was. Yeah, there's nothing in this chest up here, so here's a couple.
you still just talk about
Yeah. drops it, yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Just dropped out just as I did that. Yeah, so, what? So, yeah, the game, there's one other game I can mention, but I don't think you've ever played it. If we have still people still watching, maybe they have heard of it. There's a game called Insurgency Sandstorm. It's, takes place, I think, in the late mid 90s 2000s, I think, is when it's supposed to take place. I'm pretty sure that's when it is. It's a military game, but it's more or less, it looks a little bit better graphic wise, but for game purposes it's the exact same thing. It's like insanely unforgiving, for you have to make sure you know what you're doing, or one shot you are dead. Also, how far over was I going?
Just the high ground.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so the game, I love the game. It's so fun. It's very realistic military-wise, like what they actually have, like your positions that you have to play. Like you have one gunner, breacher, a visor, commander, observer. In reality,
We have
hmm? What? Different thing, but okay. Nope, hit the wrong one. Son of a bitch. Yeah, but in this one, it's like, you have an observer and a commander. The commander calls in the airstrikes, and the observers are the one that relay it back to headquarters. And if one dies, and you can't use, like, the observer can't just call it in, he needs the commander. So the commander dies, you're shit. Out of luck. Which happens a lot because, yeah, only one, so you can have two observers, but only one commander. Everything else, you can have 1 to 2 of each. So you can only have one gunner, one sniper, but you can have 2 observers, 2 breachers, 2 advisors, and unlimited riflemen, because those are just like the infantry. I prefer not to be the infantry, because it's kind of like, yeah, your boots on the ground and you serve a purpose, but I mean, at least with one of the other commands, you're more important. Not. I was gonna say, not saying not infantry is not important. I'm just saying with the other ones, you got a choice to be a heavy gunner to support your entire squad, or all that. Usually, my role is pretty. It's either, depending on what game mode I'm playing. Usually, it's commander observer. Um, but I mean, if depending on what kind of game it is, if it's like holding objectives more, I usually will be a gunner, so I get the light machine guns. But yeah, no, like,
By the way, thank you for the follow.
so that's the one that was messaging.
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, technically, I can kind of play Ready or Not now, but I have played a handful of games already just on the PC, and oh my god, it is so hard because I don't have. It's not like, oh, what's wrong? You bad at the game? Yeah. Besides me being bad at the game, it's just I don't have the proper setup. Like, because all I have is a chair. You ever try to use a mouse on a freaking reclining chair? Super hard. I actually, I tried, I still have it, don't know where it is, but I do have one. I did buy an actual controller for the PC, so I can use a controller. I don't know, I couldn't figure it out, though. I even looked it up online, and it told me what to do, but I didn't have the options. Um, I just, like, there was one game I played, my favorite Call of Duty game of history, World at War. I will always think that is the best Call of Duty ever made, in my personal opinion. It was the first COD, well, not the first COD I played, because I did play some other ones, like the originals, but it was like the first online one. Modern Warfare. Yeah, that's the first Modern Warfare, yep. So Call of Duty is the brand name, but then that's when they branch off, because now you have Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Black Ops now. It used to, yeah. I think that was part of the Black Ops though. I I never played Advanced Warfare or Affinity Warfare. I also never played Black Ops 3. Kind of. I think you just had like robotics, like like jetpacks. I mean, you kind of got that in Black Ops 2, but it wasn't too bad. Like they had Black Ops 3, they had the exosuit. Same thing with Advanced Warfare, Affinity Warfare, I think it was. But yeah. Anyway, so when I first got the Xbox, I was super excited. Damn it, laptop. I was super excited because I was like, oh, I can finally play World at War again because I didn't have a PS3 anymore. Turns out you can't even play it anyway in the PS3. They made the accounts so you can't play them. They pretty much canceled. It's like what the hell. Anyway, so I was like, finally played it. First thing I did was jump on the campaign so I can beat it and play Nazi zombies. For anyone says I think that's actually what the game is, it's not, you know, being a neo-Nazi is what the game is called. Of course, I don't call that anymore. It's what started the zombies. Why not call it that anymore? What's up? Fair enough. So I was like, oh, finally, I can actually play my favorite Call of Duty game again. It's awesome. So I grabbed the controller. There we go. So I grabbed the controller and I was like, awesome. Clicked on it. Sensitivity was preset for 2. So I'm like, oh, this is so bad. So I go in the settings and it just says mouse sensitivity. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe it counts as mouse sensitivity. Maybe it doesn't realize that I have a controller plugged in. Clicked on that. No. Oh, odd. Going through all the settings. No, it doesn't say anything about controller. I know I'm on PlayStation, but you know, or a laptop, PC, but you know, I'm like, it's old enough, so maybe I can click on it. So I go online, look up how to do it. It tells me what to go through. Nope, did nothing. So I was like super disappointed. I'm like, oh, I can't even play my favorite game because the sensitivity is so slow. I can't even get past the first mission. Also, a lot of people, if anyone that's played World at War knows, World at War has one of the hardest campaigns ever made. Like, even on easy difficulties, it's like hard as hell. No, I'm not saying it's like, some people think it's easy, obviously. But, yeah, I'll let you know right now, it is definitely one of the hardest campaigns ever made. Yeah, I don't like that name for that. That's such a weird name. Like, what happened to the original, just what happened to Try Hard? When did that change? Oh, you're such a sweat. Huh? I'm a pore opening up. I was so confused. I'm like, what the fuck is a sweat? Like, somebody plays, they're like, yeah. But I was so confused though when I heard that. I'm like, what the hell is a freaking sweat? They're like, oh, somebody is playing too hard. I'm like, you mean a try hard? And they sounded confused. I'm like, no, fuck you, okay? That was what they were first called. I know. Well, it was just so weird though, because even they were like, what's that? I'm like, no, you go to hell, sir. don't don't come to my gaming world and switch out the names and say I'm the one that's in the wrong. Oh. Yeah, no, I was so disappointed, but I don't mind using like I can use a mouse. Like that's not what I'm against. It's the way that the only setup I have is it's very hard, like in the chair. I would have to constantly keep going upstairs just to use a mouse, and that's not happening. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I need more moss. Hey, do you have any moss blocks I can have? I'm just gonna go down. Oh wait, I can just run around. Because I'm gonna go down to get some more. And I just like, what? I'm like, oh, they're all just here everyone anyway.
Why did you clean it out?
Yeah, I'm out of mossy things. No, it was already. Yeah, it was already down there. There was only not that much in there. Just gonna grab these. Should be. Oh, pfft. What am I doing? That's empty. That's his. I did. Did you not literally just see me put it? Wait, did my guy open this? No. What did my? I opened that. There was nothing in there, and you literally just put those in there. I had it blocked. I put them in there, and it like immediately disappeared. And then I opened down here, and at the time there was nothing. That grew fast. That would be why. I'm gonna throw some of these out here. Throw some of these blocks out. We need cobblestone. I hear ya. Yeah, no. Shut up. So true though. I didn't even know that that was what we say until I watched a video when it's like, oh, Canadian talking. Yeah, no, yeah. I'm like, wait, that's only what we say? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, because I was watching it because the video I saw on that, it was like why Canadian language is so complicated or something like that. Because when I watch it, I'm like, you know what? Come to think about it, like I noticed I say that, but it's like I did not know we were the only ones that said it like that. I wonder if people are always confused when we talk. Fuck. I know a lot of people, like, before people read my name, a lot of people know I'm Canadian because how much I say bud in a sentence. Oh, fucking right, bud. And the funny part is it's like, not like, oh, you're saying you try to be Canadian. No, it just feels weird if I don't. There was actually one video I wrote a comment on. Fuck, I forget what it was, though. Oh, I think it was like something about like hockey player level, and the guy was talking and he was getting more Canadian and dressing differently and all that. And I wrote a comment, I'm like, only one problem, you didn't say fuck bud once out of these levels. I played hockey for 15 years and that's all I fucking said at the time. Oh fuck bud, that was a shit game. Fucking duster. Just sitting there doing nothing, you fucking duster. Fucking right. Yeah, that was one thing I know you didn't play. You never played hockey. I don't. Yeah, I'm just grabbing it all while we're here. No point in making multiple fucking trips, bud. I'm coming. Where the hell are you? Where are you? Ow. Nice. There you are. Where am I starting again? Up here? Cool. Are you Anakin there? You got the high ground now. Whoops. Thought I just... There we go. Ow! What the fuck? Get out of here. Yeah, okay. Never saw that still. Blah! Yeah, I'm not a Star Wars fan. Although I will be, unlike, you know, people that make fun of them, I do know the difference between Star Wars and Star Trek, though. I just don't like them. I just not a big fan of either one of them. If I were to, I was gonna say if I were to pick, it would be Star Wars because Star Trek has like terrible. Yeah, I was gonna say it's like, oh, like my dad watches Star Trek a lot, like all of them, multiple times, like me with my shows. Every that was a Yeah, that was another thing that it's like, I'm sure it's probably got its funny moments like almost all shows do. But yeah, that was another one too. I've seen bits and parts of it. It's like, huh, alright. I mean, I have thought about watching it like kind of now that I'm like, you know, older than when I didn't like it. So it's like, maybe I may enjoy it, but at the same time, no, really rushed to watch it. Uh, yeah, there's, shit. Alright. Yes. I remember. Was this the recent one? Nice. I was wondering if that was the one or not. Oh, let's screw a tree. Nice.
Kids don't use the toilet. You gotta be so fast.
Pretty much.
You gotta do.
Dude, I used to do in our, what was it, a year, 2 years ago? Sorry, go on. Or, all right. God. Just use the back of it, that's funny. Well, I was gonna say not a bad idea. If you have water, you just, yeah, use the back of it. I know, I said that earlier. I made that by accident. I was like, oops, grew a tree. I don't know how. I think I accidentally added it to one of the tops. Yay. Um, so I think it was 2 years ago. I think it was. Our septic finally reached the top, like the full point. So we had to wait. We had to wait almost a week for a guy to come out to drain it. Yeah. I'm not sure. The only reason I think he took a week is I'm pretty sure it was. I think it was turned into a long weekend. So I think it was just poor. I think it was just poor timing. I actually don't know who he used. Didn't pay attention that much because I didn't. Yeah, I know, right? Well, the problem is I think when we bought the place, the girl we bought it from, or the parents bought it from, is very skeevy. Because when we got here, she had burned mattresses in the back of the yard. So all you could see was just these burnt springs. She had a dishwasher. When we opened, it was full of dirty dishes still. It's like, cool. When we got in the basement, it was full of like half her shit. So she literally just grabbed whatever she could and just left. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Anyway. Yeah, I know. It's like, yeah, you could at least justify if you sold some good shit or something. So, anyway, we, oh, yep. So, we were, doing the septic, and, because, you know, it was a week and all that, I'm like, oh, the only time that we had to do, or, well, you know, could do anything. Got it. So, it was, like, kind of, it was like one of those things where it's like, oh, okay, we gotta wait till Wednesday. Well, the only benefit is at least throughout the week, you know, you can go at work still, so I don't really worry too much. But all I would do is every time I got home and I had to go, all I did was just grab my pocket knife, walk outside, slam it inside of a tree. There's my toilet paper holder. I'd use my pocket knife as a toilet paper holder is all I did. Of course, I had the horses staring at me. I'm like, fuck off. So I made it. Yeah, right. So I made a joke. I'm like, huh? They'll probably see me shit in their their area. I'm gonna walk into the house and there's a horse just sitting on my toilet and say, "Oh, I think you can shit in my property." Fuck. But I was like, it's all I had to do. Yeah, right. I found a fox skull outside while I was taking a shit. So that was weird. I was like, oh, look at that, fox. Cool. I was like, wonder who got this fucker. Oh, just a random. I'm not even sure. Like, yeah, I would assume so. The what? Mm. I do not. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Are they called? I thought they had a different name. Yeah, I mean, it could have been one of those. Say Google it. The only reason I think it has a different name is because I think my buddy, when he goes hunting, they have a tendency to steal their food on them. I can't remember the name he has. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is called a fisher. Hmm? Did you just Google it? Oh. I was like, oh, pff, fuck off. They're talking about the actual thing. Is it? Chump. It's actually funny, just before you message, or before I got your invite, I was actually about to call you and say, hey, what do you think you're doing? It's like I'm getting you a free pass later on for you to skip today to do Wednesday instead. I was actually going to text you, though, just before you sent me one. Yeah, you're suffering because you're stuck in a loop. It's because you're bad. No, I'm just kidding. Don't worry, I'm helping you out, kind of. Like, getting you shit. Hardest thing is going to be kill is bumblebees. They're a pain in the ass. Because they're friendly and I don't want to piss them all off. I did kill a bunch of tadpoles and shit when I got down there. The problem is there's to make one... I forget what the weapon is that I want to make. Oh, I think it's a grenade. It's not to, like, kill, it's to open a section of where there's something that I probably need. The only problem is I need, like, a red ant egg. The only problem is just trying to get in the damn hive. I assume I have to kill the queen to get that. Yeah. The soldiers. Yeah, that's why... And the problem is if you attack them enough, they will be mad at you and they will always attack you. Like, they'll become hostile to you. So that's why I don't want to attack the ones that are near... That's why I don't want to attack the ones that's near us. That's why I want to go, like, somewhere else to find ants and attack them. So at least if they get annoyed, it's not there, because... oh, I actually had to do my first fend-off, too. When I found the lair. No, I didn't clip it. So when I found the, fair enough. So when I found the hedge lair, and I did that, I had to kill quite a bit of spiderlings to go through it, because they were, like, the spiderlings were, like, spawned in. There was eggs everywhere inside the lab, so I killed a ton of spiderlings. And when I got back, I had a message on the screen pop up. It says, incoming attack. I got freaking swarmed, more or less, by spiders. When I got back, it's like, oh, because it even said, delivered their payback. Because I killed so many of them, it counted as a payback. So yeah, I know, right? So I was like, oh shit. But it's like, fuck, I didn't have a choice. They were just there. So because I killed so many of them, it literally came up and it says delivered payback time. Defend your base, pretty much. The only benefit is I was able to kind of distract them away from the base by attacking me and bringing them closer to the ants, so that they go after the. One of the spiders did break free and it did attack the base. It only broke one. Why does that keep growing up? It only attacked one wall. And it says payback delivered, and then it left. They literally just attacked the wall to where I started the farming. That's all. They just broke one wall and fucked off. I'm like, you know what? I can live with this. I'm like, that is not a problem to me. I will take this. But yeah, it was so weird though, because it was just like, oh, look at that. Their payback time delivered. I'm like, uh-oh, what does that mean? Oh, what the hell? Oh. And then I started looking up defenses, because you can do defense in there. A spike trap. I'm like, maybe I should start putting these around just in case that happens. But it's weird though, when I look it up, it doesn't say anything about defense, it just says coziness. I'm like, hang on a second, it literally says trap to protect your base, but the defense does not exist. How does that work? Yeah, so that was weird. But yeah, there's so many games that once I get a proper setup, There's so many games, I mean, you're gonna play that I want. Like, different ones. There's another one right now. It's free for now because it's a demo. And if I can get to it before it becomes full access, it'd be even better just to show people what we could do. It's called Vein, V-E-I-N. And it's like a super realistic Sure. It's like, it's,
Yeah, give me one hot sec, please, sir. I'm gonna talk you up. Just give me a little post.
you was just a hot minute, but alright. Fuck. That game is super unforgiving and can't wait to play it. I actually downloaded the demo, but I just wanted to download it for when I get a proper setup. Trying to get around it. I do. Perfect. Yeah, all I know is that game is super shit. Realistic and definitely gonna drag his ass. Howdy. So yeah, I'm definitely dragging your ass into that game. I get a proper setup. I mean, I do have it downloaded. It's just weird to try to play it now. This game is even, well, probably not as bad, but it's definitely one of the ones that's very unforgiving. Which is ironic, because I didn't think that was your kind of game. I didn't think you liked games that were so unforgiving. Yeah, but I see how you reacted to Grounded, so I didn't think that was your thing. That's fine. It was cute. And hilarious. You guys should go watch that video. Watch how he loses it. It's fucking priceless. Ah, damn it. That's what I should have been doing the entire time. I should have clipped it. That's when somebody makes it worse. Non-popular streamer thinks he's all that. I mean, that'd be my luck if somebody would name that for mine. Huh, guy's a nobody and thinks he'd freak out like he's got millions of followers. Oh, fuck. You are somewhere. There's all the green. What's up? Wow, he didn't even notice. While he was gone, I was doing my own mining. I was doing both. Oh god, why is my eye burning? All used? I get it. I get her. How's my fucking ice dry? God damn it, my eye's burning. Right now, because I'm crying. Awesome. Yeah, right. You know me, big softy. I was getting those cries. And Halloween, I'm probably gonna change my YouTube profile. Yeah, I was gonna do it last year, but I didn't really want to take the picture for me, so I was like, nah, I'm not gonna bother. Because I wear pretty much the same outfit I do every year for Halloween. I was like, yeah, might as well make it my background picture for the games that I like the most, like the survival games. Because for my costume, I take a lot of it from my character that I kind of customed. I mean, like, it's just like, you know, came with the game, but I customized them into it. Um, from, from Sandstorm. So it's a soldier, but it's the things I put on him. They're called Bad Day, and it's a bunch of injuries he has. Like he's got a tourniquet on his leg, cause like for bleeding. He's got a bandage on his arm for bleeding, and a one on his eye from like eye damage. So when I dress up for Halloween, I put my vest on. I think you saw that. So the only thing I'm doing differently is I'm not showing my face in it. I'm putting the actual gas mask on. I do have a Colt, not real, airsoft, and I do have an M4 again, airsoft. That I'm probably going to. Oh, whoops! There we go. That I'm probably going to do in the picture. So I'm going to try to have it where where it's facing my back, so you just see my back vest, and the gas mask turns sideways, so you just see the size of the mask. I'm holding the M4, so it looks like one of those survival game fucking pictures. Damn it, I think of what they call them. Covers. Like, you know, you get like a movie game or Survivor. I try and get like one of those cover things. So I'm probably gonna try. I'm gonna try to change it into that. I was gonna have my buddy take a picture of me when we were at his cabin there when we shoot guns. I was gonna have him take a picture of me with one of his guns, double barrel, and put it off to the side, and have the same style. Put the double barrel up in the air, and you just look at the back picture when I'm like looking kind of backwards. I don't know. I always like the look of that in images for games and movies when the person's like look at the side of their face, but you don't see their face, obviously. Yeah, the. Oh. Oh. But yeah, no, I'm definitely like when I get a proper setup, there's gonna be a lot more games that we'll be playing. At least me. I'm not sure how many games of them you'll want to be joining me in, but there's a lot of them. Well, yeah, I won't be going for like full end. I'll pretty much trying to go for technically free to really cheap because a lot of the videos. Well, that's what I meant when I was talking about switching more games. PC is what I'll be playing on. Because there's a lot of the videos I watch of the Foster Forrester. I don't know how to pronounce the guy's name, and I like his videos. I don't want to make it seem like I don't care enough to pronounce his name. I'm just not sure how to pronounce it. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna spell it out. Maybe you can just say it. Because I'm trying to remember if there's. Oh yeah. Although the audio does sound awful, so I can't imagine how well that will go. Well, let me look it up first. Turn that volume right down, just so I can make sure I'm spelling it right. No, so I don't hear me. Yeah, maybe it is Fooster.
Fooster.
Yeah, Fooster. Okay. I thought he said Forrester in one of those videos, that's why. Anyway. No, I think that was one of the videos he commented on mine, though. We were either playing Green Hell or The Forest. Now, there were a couple of bigger... Well, like, bigger than us. Kind of popular videos I saw. There was one of this girl that wrote on The Forest videos I was playing, or even when I soloed it. And, subscribe to her because she subbed to me. Come on. Oh, why is the background picture grounded? That's weird. Is that on your video? I clicked. It just come. Oh, that's better. It just came up on yours, and it showed the picture of grounded. Did you? Oh, I thought you died. I just looked at your thing, and it just said to sleep there. Yes. Got it. Anyway. So yeah, a lot of the videos I watch that he plays, a lot of them are kind of surprising because he's showing these games and he's like, these games are free. And I'm like, shit, they're pretty high quality for a free game. Alright, you do that mining, and I'll do that more of the molting going to get. Bone marrow, there we go. Whatever it is. Where are you? Why does that sound so close to my ear? Oh, it's the chest making that sound. I thought it was you. I thought it was you doing the hoeing thing. I'm like, yeah, I was like, dude, why does that like sound like I can hear you when you're way over there? Got it. That makes more sense now. But yeah, no, a lot of the games I watch of his, they're free, and there's some of them that I definitely want to play with you. Horror games. Phasmophobia, I think it's called. Battlefield? Oh, I was gonna say Battlefield Bad Company? Oh. Mm-hmm. Huh. Yeah, there's a few of them I see. There's a couple of games that are coming out that look really fun, and of course, majority of them are. There's one game, if I got the chance to play it when it comes out, of course, it says the PC, later to console. Later to console means 8 years later when everybody forgets about it and it's going to lose sales. And they're going to be like, this is why we're bringing the console. Yeah, I know. Anyway, it's called No Room in Hell. Looks so good. That's a game that I like to play with, you know, the OG crew, get all of us together to game. It's a up to 8 player zombie game where it's a open world style, but like you have objectives, but you can do it different styles. You can go in guns a-blazing, or you can take them out differently, or separate to do different tasks, kind of thing. And it's one of those things where when you die, permanent death kind of thing. But yeah, no. Hey, how are you doing? Yeah, I figured as much. There's another game too. It's actually, I think it's out now on PlayStation, and I looked at it, and I do want to get it because it actually looks really good, but it's just a little expensive. Well, everything's expensive, but it's just a little much. I'll wait for it on sale. It's called the Altar. Altars? I don't know if it's Altar or Altars. Either way, it's an entire game where you're on like a desolate planet, and you're in control of this massive wheel building. Like it's a building on a wheel that it's, you know, keeps moving, and you're by yourself, but it's supposed to be designed by like an entire crew has to man it. But in this one, it's you create your own clones to do different things, and each clone is you, but you alter its past kind of. So like, so you'd be, you know, smart in that category. So like, you go through, you're creating yourself, but as you're doing it, like just say instead of getting married, you're, oh, clip that, and you went to university to be a scientist kind of thing. So like you would change its past, you would have that that clone, and that one would be, you know, good for medicine or some shit like that. It looks like I'm terribly explaining it, but it looks really good. And I was gonna get it though, but it's like, oh my god, the price of it. I probably should stop using all my fireworks again. I got like 2 fireworks left. I'm just gonna use the ladder to get out. Now, how do I get out? Cool. Alright, I'm gonna just use a fire. Okay, that was a waste. I used a firework and my guy fell, so I just lit it up in the air, didn't even use it. Like, I'm like, well, that was my last one, so I just got out using my last one. Alright, let's take all the damage going down. Yep, still taking damage. But yeah, it looks like a really fun game. It's like a third-person kind of game, and you go out and explore to bring back more resources. You know, being the main guy. I'm not really sure if it's like storyline-wise, because I don't think the storyline in the video even shows anything. So I don't know if there's like a storyline or if it's just like a build survival kind of game. It looks good though. But yeah, like all the games that are coming out that I really want to play, of course, are all for like PC. The problem is there's some videos that I watch on YouTube of like up-and-coming games. The thing that I hate that a lot of them do is they'll say the name of the game, but they won't say what the system is for. They'd be like, oh hey, this game's coming out in October 14th. Great. Next video. Well, I don't know what that's for, so I'm assuming PC. Like, it doesn't tell you what the system is for. It's like, okay, that's... And then you got some of them that do it properly and say, PC 2013, PS5, or a console 2015, shit like that, like 2025 kind of thing. Like, they do it properly, and yeah, some that just say the name of when they come out, and it's like, done, next video. It's like, okay, you missed something. You missed a very big indication of this. But there's this one horror game I can't wait to come out again. Same thing, but PC, but I definitely will be getting it up for the PC. It's called Lost Fragment. Oh my god, it's like an ultra-realistic horror game. Only thing I'm kind of not looking forward to about these new horror games, if you haven't noticed, for like PC, they're all like body cam footage styles. I'm not the biggest fan. Don't get me wrong, I do like them, but I'm like, some of them, it's like, no. I don't like how low it is compared to what you would see. Now, Ready or Not, I believe, is body cam style, but they had it a good style. They did it like proper, like how you would see through their eyes, but I think it's supposed to be like body cam style. All I know is I'm dragging you. Maybe Reaper if I can get him in. If we can get him a system. Well, not get him a system if he gets one. Sorry, I'm a PC. Sorry, I meant get him. Like if he gets one. Sorry. The only reason the other one has one, which is why. Well, I mean he has them, gets rid of them, has them, gets rid of them, like making them. So it's like, man, I actually told him I would love to buy one off him. But besides the price, again, I just have nowhere to put it. Like, because, so, there's one spot I can put it in the summer and spring. Right in front of the fireplace, only spot that actually works. Because the other spot's a sewing section. Yes, I did say sewing section, not mine. Not my thing. So, it's the only spot that's available. However, then that cuts it out from fall, the end of fall through winter back to spring. That means I gotta move a desk and a freaking system all the time. So it's like the only way that it works is once I get a place on my own, and this economy, that's gonna be a while. I mean, I probably could just rent your basement to do streaming. Hey, can I rent your base for streaming? just come over at night and then leave. That would be fun though if me and you did not necessarily couch gaming, like not like playing two-player on the same thing, like just being there for each other, so I can like fuck with you while we're playing it.
Well, there's other things that different cows. So one Minecraft cow, not no casual. That is but they when Minecraft blindfolded,
Oh god.
they're nothing else on.
You know what that almost sounds like? That almost sounds like this bomb simulator game. You ever heard of that? That's a game that I think would be fun for me and you. Shit. I can't remember what the game is actually called. It's so I don't know if you ever heard of it or not. It's literally a bomb simulator game. So one player is in a room with a bomb, and there's another player that you can only hear through mic, like they're not in the same room or anything. And yeah, you have to talk them through how to disable the bomb and find out the model and everything like that. Like it wouldn't be a game that we.
That's the thing with a lot of those games. They use
Yeah, I figured we had to use something like that.
and then that way, yeah.
I was gonna say it's just one of those things where it's not like we do it every single Wednesday and Monday, but it's like every now and then we switch it up to at least more accessibility games. Yeah, I also need to do that before I get. I was gonna say before I get freaks on me. Those phantoms. But yeah, there's just like a ton of games that I'd love for me and you to play more of, but it's just hard in this scenario right now. Well, it's one of those things too where it's kind of like I am a diehard console player. I've always had console and I always will. Okay, doing streams though, it's definitely more favorable the other way. The only thing I'm confused about though is like why is it so one-sided? Like if you actually look at the numbers, I think there's actually more console players than PC players. I think, wait, is that, or was that just for a game? Hang on a second, I forget if that was just for a game or if that was an actual. I think so, give me a second though. Okay, yeah, right here, so. Okay, so yeah. So it was a game that I was thinking of. It was an actual PC version. So yeah, I just looked it up. Is there more PC than console? Yes. More PC players through the market research seems to be given widely Vardy's number statistics. Estimated 1.7 billion PC gamers in 2022, according to 900 million console players. Oh wait, 9 million PC players and console. Oh, sorry. 229 million console players. So I was bringing a step ahead. So it pretty much says 1.7 to 900, or 1.7 billion or 900 million. They just did this backwards. It should say 900 million to 1.7 billion PC players, and there's only 629 million console players. That actually makes more sense why there's more of that though. Okay, so I did misunderstand that video then. It was more for that game then. I thought it said there's more console players than PCs. I guess it just meant for that game. Because I was gonna say, because I don't get it. Like, what's so hard about like switching to that? Because I do notice. I mean, anyone that plays it notice. If you ever buy a game on Steam, like the average price for a game on Steam is like $30. Like, there's not expensive games. Like, they're usually not like a couple hundred or close to 100, like PlayStation games. Like all the games I've bought on Steam so far, that I can play later on. They were all like $20, and yet PlayStation and Xbox is like, oh yeah. Well, that's what I'm trying to. That's why I want to play, but I might not be able to. That's why I want to play that Vane game, because it's in development right now. It's a demo, but it's free. But it's like really, it's like really put together for a free game, like a demo, right now. So you know damn well when it's done, it's gonna be a masterpiece. But what I've seen, it's a very realistic game. Like it's one of those games where it's like any sound attracts the zombies. Like the TV stays on for that news alert, attracts the zombies. You have to keep turning your car off. You have to, there we go. You actually have to, before you start a car, you have to, well, you don't have to, it's just smart to do it. You open the hood and it shows you all the stats for every single part of the car to let you know if it's running or not, or if you need to get new ones. When you get hit, you know what? That's one thing I actually never noticed. That actually would make sense. I don't know about that part. I just know that all the vehicles are pretty much loud because it's like they're all pretty much like older style cars. Like it looks like a mid 2000s era kind of style. I think. I actually don't know. It doesn't tell you. I'm just assuming by how everything looks. Like it looks like mid to like late 90s to mid because like all the TVs are kind of like tube TVs and some are like thick flat screen kind of thing. So it's like kind of hard to tell what era it is. Takes place in the States though, so I don't know if it's maybe just a town that they're in. But yeah, no, it's one of those things where it's like, I guess we kind of have a game close to it. I think 7 Days to Die and DayZ are pretty accurate to that. Like have the same style, I think. Of course, I played DayZ. Damn, I guess I'm saying it like that. I did play that, and I still do. Well, I did, but it was so hard to play on PlayStation. The controls were so weird. And for me, like, I couldn't find a way to change them, so I just kind of just was like no. And it was one of those things too. The only reason I didn't like playing the game is it's one of those games where you need a server to play. Like you just can't jump into a game of your own. It's like, oh, you need to join or create a server, but it's like all online. It's like I'm not gonna create a server because I think it's one of those paid to make things. So it's just like, yeah, no, I really don't like games that are like that. So I was like, no. Yeah, right. So I was just like, you know what? No, like the game wasn't really pulling me in that much anyway. So I was like, no. Plus, it's one of those games, you know damn well if you join with a bunch of people, they're just gonna troll you the entire time. So I was like, I'll just pass on that. Oh, speaking of trolling, Oh, I will. I mean, all the videos I'm watching of the two guys just make me want to get the PC even more. Oh, close are done. Just because all the fun games, it's like I can finally play. Because like, for me, as much as I'm a diehard PlayStation fan, I always have been. I bear buy my first PS2 as a kid. I was like the most excited. Of course, back then I was $110. Sounds like nothing now, but like back then that was like the equivalent to like the $500 you pay. No, well, I was gonna say yeah, definitely not. Well, yeah. Yep. Yeah, did you get the come on when the streetlights come on thing? That's fine. Fair enough. Yep. Oh, I can only imagine. Yeah, I remember I went to the park quite a bit. We like down the road was like it wasn't like a proper park. It was just a field they didn't really have, like, there was two parks on the street, or the subdivision I lived. There was two parks. One had, you know, actual swings and a little bit of a set. The other one was just huge. Like, it was way bigger than the one that had equipment, but the other one was just open field. I think when I was a kid, I think there was an actual swing set kind of in the middle of, like, nowhere, but, like, it was just two. And I think actually, by the time I hit a teenager, I think they actually took them out. I think they realized nobody was doing it. I mean, I don't know why they bothered taking it out. It was like, well, it wouldn't kill them just to leave it. But it was right next to a pond, so we'd mostly just catch frogs. That's what I did a lot as a kid. I would catch a lot of frogs. What's that? Fair enough. Got it. Do 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 do. Hmm. I was actually just about to ask what that sound was. Hey, do you have a chest for all this crap I've been carrying since the beginning? Yeah, perfect. Okay. Can you just throw something at me? Cool. Oh, thanks. I was like, I didn't know you threw at me. I see him now. What the hell is it? God damn. I'm getting out of here, yo. Whee! I'm out before you can get me again. But yes. Forgot what I was saying. Anyway, but yeah, no, the new... Oh yeah, because, you know, just don't got bills to pay. I literally just got... my pay... Yeah, okay. Yeah, right? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, what kind of deliveries think I'm making? Gold runs? But, going all the way back down. Got any more of that moss, yo? There's a trader behind you that's just scooting his way out of here. He's just trying to get out of there. Yeah, where were they sailing to? I'll pop out of this movie because I'm done with them. I still love that one though. Huh? Oh, what'd you die of? Die of being the the protagonist's wife. Oh, that guy's so funny. Oh god, is he funny? I just love the way he says that one part though with the oh, where were they sailing to? Up on out of this movie because I'm done with them. Well, he's got a point. It's pretty much the way that they go. Yeah, I love his pitch meetings. So funny. Even he does this other like little skits. He does this one of Call of Duty joke, and it's so funny because he's talking about, like, at one point he's like, all right, so here's because they're like, oh, we're gonna have constant UAV above. Well, no, not constantly. Oh, so you're just gonna fly when we need you? Well, I mean, how about this? How about if you get 3 kills, we'll send in a UAV? What? If you get 5, we'll send in a Predator strike. It's like, because he's making fun of Call of Duty, just the way he does it. It's so funny. Because then he makes a joke. He's like, oh, how about this? If you get 25, I'll drop a nuke. I got the codes. I'm like, oh, that's funny. Oh, now he's not keeping up. You settle down. I have a lead. I'll whoop your ass with this. I don't know where I got a lead from, but I got one. Ah, loser. There's... No. No. Oh, that wasn't even on the thing. No. Yeah, yeah, there we go. I'm getting there. I'm out of here. Is that music still playing, or is that just part of the game? I thought so. I literally just heard that. I'm turning that way down. You settle down. Whoop. Whoop. Why does your vision go like slightly inside the screen when you're gliding? Like if you look at like when you go into the glide fly thing, if you look on the edges of the screen, they slightly go darker as you do it. Like, that's like the smallest squint ever, but all right, take your word for it. Oh, dude, that just looks like... Oh, it's more of an annoyance than anything else, but alright. Oh, did it again. Hairstand again. Do 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 do. Yeah, I know the actual lyrics, I just don't want to say them. Damn it. Let's see if I can just pocket this. Damn it. Okay, that was just terrible. Damn it. Yeah, it is. Oh, it's just the worst. There we go, got it, nailed it. I can now die happy. I know. You know, I heard other YouTube say that. Is there a reason why you guys say that? I don't think that's why he said it. I don't think that's why you say it, but alright. Good to know that's why you say it, you weirdo. Alright, I'm gonna start in this area that True. Hey, I think this is where you want me to start, so I'm gonna start over here. Is that okay? That was a weird delay. No, no, not you. The when I put it down was a weird delay. Did you ever play the Far Cry? Did you like any of them? Nice. I can't really imagine they're going to make another one, though. I think they realized how bad that their sales were on the 6th one. And, yeah, no, I totally agree with why. Is that what the guy's from? You know what? That actually makes sense now, because that was the joke that went to him as the actor. I don't know if that's actually true, But I mean, at the same time, I can see that because I've watched movies where majority. I don't know why the guy looked faintly. I never watched the movie though, but I've seen the parts of it. I was wondering why that guy or show. I was wondering why that guy looks vaguely familiar. He was like a lawyer or cartel guy. I was gonna say because I do remember seeing. I never saw the show. But I do remember seeing parts of him in it. I was wondering why that guy looked from there. I did not even put two and two together there. Well, it was like no, no, but that's funny though. Well, it's like so for some reason, again, I did not even put to this being a real person. So have you seen, well, more or less kind of parts of Detroit Becomes Human, the game? Okay, well, there's this the one main character that's like the antagonist or the good guy. I think the antagonizer, whatever. His name is Marcus, and it's weird because yeah, I know it's one of them. Anyway, so yeah, so for some reason I don't know why I didn't even get out of here. I didn't even think of this of the guy being modeled off a real person. I just thought it was a game being realistic and just making their own copy. So I didn't even realize that this guy was an actual guy until I saw a part of TikTok of him as I think he was like a doctor or a nurse, and all the comments were just, "Wow, he really Marcus really became human." Like all the comments were just jokes about him being real. Because that was my first thought. I was like, "Holy crap, he really took Detroit Becomes Human to a whole next level." I didn't know it was an actual, a face model guy. I thought it was just a character that created their own. I didn't realize it was actually a real guy until I saw that part, and all the comments, nobody even mentioned what the show was or talked about it. All the comments were just, "Wow, he really became human." Took it to literal. Or some people were like, "Wow, after becoming the leader, he became a doctor." I'm like, that's funny. That's exactly what I was thinking too. Even one of my comments was making that. Oh, actually, no, I didn't make a comment because a lot of people wrote the comment I was gonna write. So I was like, I'm not gonna bother adding on to that. But yeah, that was the first thing I thought of. Wow, he really took his Detroit Becomes Human to a whole new level. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like I didn't like put two and two together or think that he was a real guy. I thought it was just like they just did a random character and that was it. It's like, huh, yeah, no, I didn't picture that as a real guy. Well, what I'm getting ready for is another. I think it's a new group. Which side? Got it. Oh shit, made it true again. Thank you. Anyway, so do you remember the game series, the Dark, what was it? Dark Anomaly? Whatever. You remember Little Hope? Yeah, so the group that made that, the Dark something, Dark Picture Anomaly. Damn, I can't remember their name. Thank you. I don't know why I can never remember their thing. So they have kind of a new brand name. I don't know what the name is. I saw it one time in the game, in the last game. The Devil. Damn it, was it The Devil Inside Me or The Devil Made Me Do It? I think it was The Devil Inside Me. The Devil Made Me Do It, I think, was a Conjuring movie. I think that's why I'm getting them confused with the names. Anyhoozle. So what this game or these company love to do, and it's pretty good, is they put teasers inside the game of the next game. By you finding a picture and it shows a cutscene of the next game. So they do little teasers in there, which is awesome. And I saw one and it took place in space. I'm like, no fucking way. And then at the end of the game, it does the credit anyway. It's kind of one of those things, just in case you missed it kind of thing. But it shows more of it, and it shows you the thing. But they weren't called the Dark Picture, whatever the hell you just called it. They weren't called that. They had a different name. So, of course, I don't remember it, so I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait for it. It's been like how many years, and I think it's been like 2 or so years, still waiting. So it's like, damn it, did they run out of money or something? I was really looking forward to that. No, I just think maybe I don't. I think their last couple of games were not the greatest, so I think they kind of lost a bit. Um, yeah, the devil made me do it. Damn it, the devil inside me. It wasn't the worst. Apparently, Little Hope was the worst. I get it. I built it up way too much. That's mine. That's my fault. I gotta stop doing that. I did that with a bunch of games and I ruined it for myself, so I gotta stop doing that. I did that with the Evil Within the first one. I hyped it up in my head so bad because I was getting so excited for the game. I was watching the trailers like the most ever. I pre-ordered the game for PS3. I was so excited. I'm like, man, this is gonna be the best game ever by how they're showing it. The ending was not the worst, but it definitely disappointed me to what I was expecting. I'm like, oh, okay, like that's it. Like, oh, that was that was disappointing kind of thing. So it's like it's like God damn, I gotta stop doing that. I do it all the time with games. Oh yeah, I know about that game. Is that the one you're talking about earlier? Yeah, it's like the graphics are kind of like early 2000s style, but yeah, it's like open world. I think you're like the desert. I think it's randomized. I think it's randomized every time. But yeah, you go there. Yeah, yeah, and it's got these creepy ass creatures that like are like designed. It's like 90s style creatures kind of thing. Yeah, I know exactly because I saw that and I really wanted to get that too. There was another game I was debating on talking to you to get, but it's like, man, how expensive it is and not really worth it because it's another one of those building games, like kind of. So, but it just doesn't look that good. You ever heard of a game? I think it's called Rust. I think it's called Rust. Anyway, because I was like, man, that looks like a fun game, and you can build buildings and make stuff. It looks like a more better graphic version of Minecraft kind of thing with like the building designs and all that. But it's like watching it, it's like no, it looks like a really toxic, stupid servers you gotta join kind of style. I'm like, no, I think I'm good. Alright, we'll be right back though. Make sure I don't die. Surprised I'm not dead. Yeah, over there. So we just crouch in the corner. Oh, fair enough. Uh, oh, so I went to the gas station today to fill up my truck because I was surprised I got paid today. So I'm like, man, I might as well take advantage of it, get paid so on the work or fill up my truck so I don't gotta worry about it tomorrow morning. So it's pretty empty. Cat, can I help you? So it's pretty empty. Go to the gas station. I did it like a pro. People probably thought I looked like an idiot because of how awkward the spot was. So what? Oh. So I'm going into the spot and this guy like pulls up and then like goes around to get to the pump in front of the guy. 'Cause I guess the guy just, I don't know if the guy stopped first instead of pulling forward or if there was a car before him and he was still filling up. I don't know about that part. So I just saw that when the guy did that. So I go like that, and of course there's only other spots on the other side, but I can't get around to get them. So I'm like, all right, there's an open spot here. So I pull forward and I back into the pump. And how close the guy was to being shoved over in the middle. Like, he was like halfway in between both sides of the pumps on the complete opposite side of each other. So I'm like, cool. So I parked perfectly right beside the pump, of course. So you know how, well, I think all pumps have them. You know how a lot of pumps have like step outs to where the pump is? So I was so close where I actually did not touch the ground. As soon as I opened my door, I immediately went to the step down. So I'm doing that, and I'm standing on the back of that one filling my truck, so I'm like freaking like, I'm like 7 feet at this point. Just like taller than the pump and standing there. So I'm filling my truck, and I don't know if people are staring at me. I really didn't care. I wasn't staring at them. So I'm doing that though, and I'm like, freaking, people probably come in here like, why is this guy like freaking like 4 inches away from the pump? Like this guy can't park, and it's like, well, no, the guy before me or beside me could not park. I parked perfectly fine, and I backed up like nice and straight to it, and like I looked like a freaking pro when I did it. This jackass though was like in between two of them, and I'm like, son of a bitch. And of course, then I do the same thing I try to do every time I go there. I'm like, hey buddy, any chance the car wash is working this time? No, it's not. I'm like, ah, damn it, it wasn't last time either, and I was hoping it would be fixed by now. So I'm like, oh, that sucks, because I'm like, what really happened? He's like, yeah, so apparently what happened is this old person was going through the car wash, and he says as they were leaving, they hit the timer. You know, when you go to the dryer, there's that timer. They somehow hit that, panicked, went in reverse, and broke the door on the car wash. I say to the guy, I'm like, oh, that's a new one. He's like, yeah, it is. I'm like, really? Apparently it's a pretty common thing, because he's told me all these times. I'm like, how? Oh, I can only imagine. Yep. God. Were you at work still during this time period of where we didn't have anywhere to put our styrofoam until the one dump where you're near said, yeah, you guys can bring your styrofoam there, but like one truckload was like a month's work for them, and they got pissed at us because we bring them so much, even though it was just one truckload. So I stopped going there because of that. That's what we got told. They pretty much got irritated with that, so we stopped going. Oops, wrong one. So I'm like, yeah, no problem. So I kept going to the one that's farther out. No big deal. We usually do it on our way to our delivery that's that direction anyway. No big deal. Boss doesn't like it though, cause he goes, because last time I was working, he's like, you know how long it took you? I'm like, you know how long it took me to get there? Like, you know, I'm not just like driving around the corner, right? I was like, the warehouse is clean though, so what are you complaining about, kind of thing. So, and he goes, oh, well, why don't you go back to that place? You know, the husband and wife go there, and they don't see no problem with that. I'm like, what the hell are you even talking about? He's like, yeah, they go there, and they give them a bag, and they fill theirs, and then they leave that way. I'm like, yeah, but they don't, like, the garbage that they have in the back of their truck is just from their delivery. Yes. Yep. The garbage that they have is just the garbage that they picked up for the day for their deliveries, which is like an average of like maybe one box. Yes. Oh, I was like maybe it's one box because their average delivery I think is like 4, 5 kind of thing, like 4. So like you factor in one just in a day. They I don't think they do full runs like we do. I think they do as much as they can at least put in, but I don't think they usually do full. I know they still take longer than us usually, which is ironic though because the boss man had to go on a delivery with one of the other guys, and he was telling us how he got there at 5 and they didn't leave till 8. So I made the joke of, "What took you so long?" He's like, "Oh, well, you know, the parts don't want to fit together." I'm like, "Nope, don't want to hear it. What took you so long?" I'm like, "Doesn't feel right coming from the other end, does it?" Like, it's exactly what you say to us when we come into problems. Oh, shit, I was just down there. I didn't even grab any, meat. And yes, I know I said meat. But it's funny, though, because the moment he said that, I made the joke of, "Oh, what took you so long?" Come on, doesn't feel so good coming from the other end, does it? Because then he's like, because then I made the joke, I'm like, "Well, so you would say to us, oh, I don't say it to you." I'm like, "Yeah, you do." He's like, "Oh, sometimes." I'm like, "No, it's more than sometimes." And don't be pulling that sometimes. No, it's just funny though, because then he mentioned the whole, "Oh, well, you know, there's the parts they want to line up." I'm like, "Oh, welcome to our everyday." Like, now you know what it's like. Oh, that's a fuck. God damn it, I wasted a firework. I went to a patch of grass, I just fireworked it. Whoops. Yeah, no, so I was like, oh, okay. Because then he got pissed at me the other day when I wasn't on deliveries. The coworker was gone. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm coming in late on purpose so I don't have to work with the one because I know she hates me on the truck, so I just avoid it all in general. So I'll show up later than normal so that way I bypass everybody. And then I go on there. I was in the store for a bit. I unpacked, or he had a chair ready for me to put on the truck, and he was digging more chairs out, but he got stopped because some guy was calling about a Danby microwave or something like that, and he got mad because he's like, "How many times gotta keep telling him we don't have it yet?" I'm like, "Don't look at me." So then he like effed off for a while there, and I bring in the one chair that he pulled up, and that was it. He just never went out after that. Even when he's done the phone, he just never went back out to grab more chair. So I'm like, all right, I'll just put this one chair together. It's a really weird design. So as I'm putting it together, a truck shows up. I'm like, yeah, that seems about right. And of course, so there was me and the old fucker. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Literally just stood there. He did nothing. He didn't like. He just stood there. It's like, okay, I know there's only 6 pieces, but why are you still here? Like, just leave at this point. Like, just leave. I already know you're not going to do anything. Just fucking leave. Because he just stood there with nothing while the boss's daughter got the numbers. Because the son was on delivers with the other guy. So he's just standing there the entire time, and I'm just like, oh my god, like there's no reason for you to be here at this point. So I get the numbers, or she gets the numbers, and I take this stuff off. And like he eventually did leave before I grabbed the last one, but it's like you stood there for like majority of it. Why? Why did you even come back here to begin with? So it's like whatever. So then I put them there, and then we stood there, and the guy eventually got the number. Then we both walked off. And then after that, because he asked me, he's like, "Hey, if I go check and they're not too heavy, do you want to do this these 2 beds with me?" I'm like, thinking in my head, well, I'm pretty much going to do this solo, so might as well. I mean, might as well keep the boss happy by taking his pet with him. So I was like, sure, why not? You know, if you think you can handle it. So then he goes and checks, doesn't mention a thing at all. I turn around, he's gone. His car's just gone. I'm like, alright, I guess we're not doing this. Fine by me, whatever. I'm going to do my dump run anyway. So I load up, and as I'm loading up, he comes back with a Subway bag. I'm like, oh, thought you fucked off there. He's like, no, but I will be leaving, you know, soon, probably after this. I was like in my head, then why did you come back? You could have just stood here for another 10 minutes. Yeah, right? It's like you could have just stood here for another 10 minutes and then just left. So then I was like, whatever. So I just did that and left. And I assume that he went immediately and bitched to the boss, because that was the moment I got back. Oh, you know how long it took you? Hour and a half. 40 minutes there, 10 minutes to unload, 40 minutes back, 90 minutes, hour and a half. What do you want? Like, I know this. I know how long it takes me, bud. I was like, yeah, what of it? Well, you know, you're gonna stop taking so much time. What? I wasn't even doing anything in the store anyway. Would you rather me just stand around with my hands in my pocket, or make it look like I'm actually doing something? Yeah, right? Yeah, he was just gone. I assumed that the moment I left, he went there and said, "Oh, but he's leaving again with only a couple," because he claims that we leave with just 2 boxes of styrofoam, and we go to that dump every time. It's like, no, no. The most we'll do is we will actually cut our deliveries in half, and actually bring more than half a truckload with us on our way up to that town, because we're already there. So we just do half and half, and we just come back and load up the rest. Unlike the other guy that does one each single time, ours are actually being efficient. But whatever. But I assume that he went to the boss immediately and was like, "Oh, he's only doing 2 bags and left." No, I had 8 and like a ton of garbage in the store. So, I mean, the weirdest thing is, the boss even saw me going through the store and empty everybody's garbage into a big garbage bag. So it's not like I wasn't just, effing off. Well, yeah, there wasn't that much styrofoam at the back. There was enough to do half a truck. I wanted to justify it, so he'd shut up. It's like I just did that just so just so that way if he did see it, he'd be like, "Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna do it in the store, so shut up." But yeah, no. So as soon as he came back, and I'm like, I was thinking in my head, like, you can tell me to go to the other dump all you want. We both know I'm not going to do that. It's like, I'm going to do it my way for 2 reasons. One, it's actually better and faster. The other one wants you to bring, like, they give you a bag to throw the styrofoam in. When it's like, or I can just go to the dump, throw it off, and they don't care because it gets scooped up anyway. And you have to deal with that. Like, what is the big deal? Oh, well, it's taking you so long. Yeah, no, it's not. Like, half the time we're doing it on our way to the other delivery anyway. So, I mean, you wouldn't even notice if you didn't have your little pet keep squealing in your ear every time we leave. So, no. Like, you did not care for years until because, like, the old man, he's getting a lot worse with squealing on us now. It's like every opportunity he gets is, like, worse than before. It's like, you need to just get out of here, bud. Just go into goddamn retirement already. You're not even, like, strong or anything like us. Just get out of here. I assume so. I have not seen him since that day. I mean, I don't think he is retired. I think he's just milking it from whatever he's doing. Not really. I think it was his condition, because he has gout. So it wasn't like he got hurt. It just his foot got bad, and now it's just I see him all the time biking, like around town. He just completely ignores us though when we waved to him, and it's like, you know what, whatever. Your fucking food was nasty anyway. Well, that too is like, I guess the banana is allowed. It's like he ate a banana like a goddamn coconut, like from the shell. Like, holy God. Oh. Oh fuck. It was. Well, that's right. Yeah, I don't know if he's retired or not. Like, as far as I'm aware of, he is not. And yeah, he is not there at all. Yeah, but I have no idea, like, what is... Thanks. I have no idea what his game is. Interesting. You see how that goes. I am not sure, like, what his... Like, I assume he's not coming back at all, like, in general. Damn it. I only assume that because... Oh, come on, how did that even work? Like, I will admit, he was a better worker than the other old guy. Until he started working with them. Well, it's like the thing that I still find funny because it irritates me, because it's like the boss man forgot that the shit that me and you went through, being the only truck for how long, and then like then he'll start arguing with me, being like, oh, you know, you have to take these. Why do I have to take them? Well, because the other guys don't know what they're doing. They're never going to if you keep giving it to me, you jackass. Like, what the hell? Like, how do you expect somebody to learn if you never give them the freaking thing? And now it's just yeah, right? Now it's, yeah, because, I mean, I never had that option. When I first joined, I got stuck with the old guy that should be retired. And the other guy never wanted to do appliance loads either, you know, the one that left. He never wanted to do appliance loads, so I got stuck constantly doing them. Oh shit, I think I went too far over. Yep. Okay, ignore that. There's some iron vein, or iron there, so ignore that. I don't even know where I even am. Like, I don't know how much far over I went. Anyway, so like, ever since I started there over 8 years ago, I've always been the one that got stuck, and you got stuck doing the appliance loads every single time that we had to do that. And then I get to the whole, oh, you know, you need to start taking more of them. Okay, so I assume you just forgot all the stuff we did. Got it. Well, that's what pissed me off. And what pissed me off even more is we both know that even when you started how many years ago, it was you work Saturdays. That was it. No. And then it just became to, oh, well, the other guys said that they would work here, but they don't want to work Saturdays. Okay, I call that bullshit. I didn't even know we worked Saturdays until after I started, and the guys were like, you know, you gotta work Saturdays, right? Like, you guys? I was like, yeah, I didn't know Saturdays could have been an option. So, no, it was like, oh, well, they're gonna do this, and I call them bullshit. And then it was like, oh, well, this guy's gotta do farm work, and I'm like, bullshit. Johnny does farm work, and he still shows up every single day. Don't even try. I even said that. I'm like, don't even try to pull that. Johnny did farm work every single day, and he still came into work at the exact same time. Fuck off with that. Oh, Saturdays is for farm work. No, it's goddamn not. Farm work is not a weekend thing. Right? Because the moment I heard him say that was the first thing I said was, I bring up you. I'm like, nice try there. It's not how it works. But, no, that was funny. But yeah, no, then it just went to... Yeah, right. But no, it's still like, oh, okay, so... Right. But it's still like one of those things, it's like, okay, so... I didn't have a choice, but all these newer ones have a choice? No, that's not working. So, I haven't worked a Saturday in a couple of months. I don't remember the last time I worked it. But it's like, no, no, we're not doing it that way now. It's like, no. Not happening. Even when I was the only one that worked it, never once got out of the way to be like, hey, you know, thanks for being the one that worked it. No. Yeah, I still got the whole, you know, you're not taking enough on that. My favorite was, I think it was about what was it? A month or a couple of months ago, I forget when it was. My favorite was the argument we got into where I was actually yelling. I even told Paul, damn it, I even told him to get out. I was like, no, just leave, go, leave right now. Like, at this point, I'm like, just leave, okay? Just get out of here. Because the argument was, we already had 5 to 6 deliveries. And he came back there and said, we don't have enough. I'm like, what do you mean we don't have enough? We have more than the other trucks, both of them. Everybody else has 7 and you guys only have 5. I was like, you want to try looking at that book again? So I go, so after we load up, I go to the book, and I grab the book. I'm like, Paul, damn it. I'm like, boss, get over here. Come here. Come on, get over here. Get over here, doing the whole, you know, like, being a dick thing, like, come on, get over here thing. So he eventually comes over. I'm like, I want you to look at the book. Tell me right now, where's the 6 to 7 deliveries you said the other guys have? Because this truck, the loser crew, they got 3, and the other one has 4. So, because I think we had like 5 or 6. We may have even had 7. I think we had 6 at least. I was like, so let me point out right here, boss. How do they have more than us? Please. I was like being a dick about it too. I'm like, please educate me on the numbers of how they have more. How is 3 and 4 higher than 5? Please, or 6. Please tell me. I was being such a dick about it too. I was like, no, 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 that's I was like, and he just like, oh, what? And he just walked away. I'm like, yeah, fuck off. Like, what the shit is that? I'm like, holy fuck. Oh. Yes. I figured I at least extend it a little bit more because we had a little bit of a later start. I was like, oh, I'll give him a little bit of extension. Got her. Can I throw this block at him? Ugh! Nailed it. Try that again. Okay. Oh god. Damn it, try that again. Fuck. Ah! There's a glitch one of those things through the freaking atmosphere there. Can you jump down so I can kill you? I'm gonna smite you. You see me? You're staring right at me. Come on. Follow you, fucker. Oh, 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 you're almost there. Come on. Come on. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Keep falling now. See, I can fall. Why can't you, you fucker? Fucking just fall. You're staring right at me, you son of a bitch. I go right underneath him, will he then? Oh, oh, you're almost there. Come on. Are you fucking kidding me? Son of a bitch, you won't fall. Oh good, you're back. Son of a bitch won't fall. You know I can see you on your stream, right? Just the one time they won't drop. Alrighty though. Yeah, it's just... Yeah. It's just hard to deal with those jackasses. Yeah. You want some of that stuff while you want the bone meal while I'm going? What? Oh, okay. I do. I have 6. Yeah, right. Wee. Ah, one doesn't even do it anymore. It's a twofer. It's a horse staring at me, like it thinks it's better than me. Alrighty, everybody. Let's leave that. I hope you guys enjoyed it, even though I'm pretty sure it's just you and me. Actually, just you, chilling in my chilling room. See right here. Ah, here we go. The Ops. That's why I named it. 05/16/2022. Yeah, that's when I did my own world. I do hope you guys enjoyed that. It's not bad, as long as I spend time with you. I really don't give a shit what game we're playing. As long as they're both, you know, not spawn dying. That's fine by me. I got enough resources now where I can duplicate a lot of the good equipment I have. The Acorn Armor is definitely the way to go. You do run slightly slower. Like, I feel like I run slower, but it's not really. For me, I didn't really notice that big of a thing. I think you're a little bit shorter, but to be honest, there's not that many scenarios where you need to jump that high. Like, a lot of the scenarios are pretty easy to get out of. For what's lead? Oh, I already got through that. That was the hedge layer. That was the hedge layer that I couldn't figure out how to get into. Yeah, when you get out of when you unlock, go through it all, that's where it unlocks comes out of. Yeah, I already got that one. So you don't have to worry about going to the hedge layer anymore that often. I mean, just for some resources, like to make something, you need the berries. But I mean, I got enough of those. We should be good. I can go back. I found a good way to go through the layer without, or the hedge without getting spotted. It's just one spot you can go through. Um, right. So far, the next spot we gotta pretty much work on, um, is the pond, because that's where the chip is that I need to give to that robot to explain. I kind of did get a little bit more explanation. It looks like they did experiments on us, only because my guy, when he went to bed, out of like one of the random flashback kind of thing, and it showed them like strapped into a like a fucking table thing. And they got shot with a beam, but like he was like wearing a suit. So I don't know if they got like kidnapped. I don't know if they got forced into it, or if they signed up for the experiment because they have their lost memory. So I don't know if the full thing is just that one thing. So it's like, oh, okay. Um, but yeah, just of course to get some of the better weapons, I'll need your help to take down some of the bigger creatures. Crossbow, because I found a way to make a crossbow instead of just a bow. It does way more damage, and I have a pretty good thing. So I'll make you one of me, and you can like easily team a bunch of the bigger creatures because it does pretty heavy damage. I have some arrows that even do different abilities. One adds bleeding. One adds pollen, which slows their movement, and I think it started to last time, but it didn't do anything. If you're close enough, I think if you shoot the pollen arrow, it actually will bring a bee down to maybe attack it. Because I did that with spiders, and a bee did come down, but it kind of flew off. So I don't know if the effects just wore off before it got down there. But a bee did come down, so I think it's one way to. Because I mean, we do gotta kill a bee to get a better spear. The only problem is those fuckers are little tanks with wings. I don't have to worry about killing ladybugs so much because when you break a spider egg, there's a pretty good chance to have bits of different insects in them. So I got ladybug parts and stink. Yeah. Well, they're always in there. Sometimes they kind of bounce away and they're hard to find, but there's like little sacks that you find. Like when you break them, they go into like little. It looks like little seed packs kind of thing. Sometimes they're kind of hard to find because sometimes they fall in the animation of the spider web. So it could just be it might have just not highlighted, but yeah, they're always spiderlings in there. The ant sword I have, it takes away a lot of your stamina, but it kills them in like 2 hits. It's just hard to swing though because it's a heavy weapon. What I've been pretty much using though, I've been using because I finally killed mosquitoes. They were a pain in the ass, but I finally learned how to kill them. They're kind of easy once you figure it out. So I killed a mosquito and I was able to make a sword out of it. Mosquito. I just don't. The ability called Lifesteal, I have no idea what it does because it seems to not do anything when I attack with it. So I don't know what the hell that means. Um, but anyway, I usually use the mosquito one or that little poison blade because you can still use the Weevil shield. So as usual, what I'll do is I'll attack them, and when they go to attack, they use the shield. Pretty much the shield and the armor, I have yet to die since. Yeah, that combination, yeah, it's surprisingly very effective. Um, but yeah, one thing too, when you jump in there, go through your mutations and start activating some of them because you have to activate them for them to go. That's so weird then. Anyway, I did figure out a way how to get stuff. So if I can, I'll... Well, they come in different forms. They're like chopping speed, smashing speed, stamina regenerates faster, you have more strength. Like they just give your guy buffs kind of thing. I don't think they're too major though. I only just figured it out before I ended the game. I was like, oh, okay, I'll give my guy these two. But even some of the I never had them activated. I always had mutations because I got achievement for it and they kept popping up, but I had no idea what they were until I got the molars, and then it says, oh, click on this to activate, or click on this one to upgrade, and you can use 3 out of, you can use 3 instead of 2 mutations. I'm like, what the hell are those? So I eventually did click on them. I'm like, oh, fuck me, when you go over it says activate. I'm like, son of a bitch, I could have been having these things activated. So yeah, some of them are attack speed, more health, regenerate faster, stuff like that, like chopping speeds and stuff. So, you know, if you were around the house more building, you'd want to do chopping and shit speed more. Pretty much, yeah, right. Let's get that Taco Bell. God. Yeah, no. So I started doing that. I'll probably upgrade it more, but yeah. Once you actually get armored up, it's actually pretty easy for you to survive. Stamina loss still sucks because when you're using the Weevil shield, I found out when you're taking hits, it actually prevents you from getting stamina. So if you have no stamina, you actually won't be able to attack back. You pretty much have to step back and let it regenerate or not get hit for a couple seconds till it regenerates. It's because I was wondering why I was unable to attack. I'm like, why do I keep getting hit? I can't hit these fuckers. Turns out, yeah, when you do block, it actually will prevent your stamina from being regenerated. Because it takes away your stamina when, like, if you have full stamina and you use the shield, it actually will start chipping away your stamina. I guess that kind of makes sense because I mean it's using your strength, but still. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, Johnny. I hope you enjoy. Always a pleasure. I hope you. I mean, hell, if you ever get famous enough, we'll have to do some days where it's just me and you shooting the shit like this. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, cat's back. Alrighty, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed mine and my boy Johnny Ops' his channel. You all take care and stay safe out there.